buddy, we're live. Yay. Hey, yesterday I created a post that had a spelling mistake and a comma out of place, and the online trolls attacked and said I was not that bright. And I say, look, there are two types of smart, book smart and street smart, to which I have neither, which really smarts.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going, because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Gwen Sunkel,
plus funny songs from Sulu, and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey! I didn't leave or anything. I'm in the conference room again, and now this time there's no one behind me. They're all moving a bunch of crap in front of me. And Gwen, I didn't know you had a twin sister, so that's fantastic. So welcome.
I do.
To the virtual. You do? That's so wonderful. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show, and interestingly, welcome to the end of democracy, everybody.
Yay!
Is it irony or dumb luck that the bought and paid for section of the Supreme Court picked the days before Independence Day to announce that this would be the last Independence Day? I have no idea. But hey, we still have a couple days, so we can still have a good show. And I will leave it to Patti, one of our stars, Patti Vasquez, to melt about this. And I'll leave it to our other star, Steve Goodie, to sing a song about it if he does or not. And I will try to slip under the radar and buy that place in Yemen I've had my eye on at this point. So, okay. We also have amazing guests, a super favorite, funny, wonderful comedian. Now my connection's unstable. Can you still hear me?
Mostly.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
We have a super wonderful, funny comedian, Gwen Sunkel, which I've always loved as a person and a love. And of course, legend and from the parody business, right there, Dr. Demento's sidekick herself, Sulu Dubow, everybody. Sulu. Let's hear it, Sulu. And now I would like to panic about the Supreme Court and the debate. Oh, okay. Panic over. Here we go. I watched 2 minutes of the debate, and that was it. I heard that there was a Republican and Democrat drinking game for the debate. The Republicans drank every time Biden stared off into space, and the Democrats drank every time Trump lied. 2 million registered voters died of alcohol poisoning. So it could have been 4 million, actually. I don't know why I say registered voters. So, hey, then it's been it's been 7 days, folks. Then the Supreme Court destroyed all precedent and overturned the Chevron decision, making judges the final say in all matters of gender, medicine, science, healthcare, and how many times you can punch Rand Paul over yard clippings. I know this is all scary stuff, isn't it? And then today, the court of the Unified Reich gave immunity to the president for official acts, leaving it up to the lower courts to decide what the parameters of those are. And I can't wait for tomorrow. Will ketchup tossing be made an official Olympic sport? I don't know. I can't wait. I mean, will we be adding orange to the flag? I can just wait for stars, stripes, and tangerines. I can't wait. Okay. Well, let's go on before I move to Belgium. My wife's in Belgium, and I asked her to look at apartments. So I hope that's going to work out. Now, first of all, before we start with the jokes, because obviously we haven't, I want everyone to look at my glasses. Can you see my glasses? See that piece right there? That's a different color than last week.
Wow.
I was running in Juneau last week, right after we did the show, and I pulled my glasses off because I was sweating, and they split in half. So I had no glasses. So I can see shapes, and everything's blurry about 10 feet or so farther. So I came walking out of the wilderness after 2.5 hours, and I hadn't seen an animal in the wilderness except a human. And I'm walking downtown, blurry vision, and I see a very large dog about 10 feet in front of me, just lumbering along. I said, is that a Burmese mountain dog? Because, Alaska's rife with Burmese mountain dogs. Well, I said at the start, I'm not that smart. So you guessed it. What was it?
Bear.
It was a bear. 10 feet, 12 feet in front of me was a bear walking. Confirmed.
Cocaine bear.
Yeah, I confirmed it by taking one half of my glasses and putting it on my face like Colonel Klink's monocle from Hogan's Heroes. Hogan! It's a bear. Chuck, go look that up after the show.
Man, I thought you were going to go, Yogi!
Yogi! Oh, that's so much funnier. Where were you? And I am too dumb to panic. When things get nuts, when things are off the rails, I just stop and stare like Mitch McConnell at a Klan meeting. I just, for some reason, in panic situations, I do nothing. And I'm not savvy enough to get the phone out. So here's what I did. Bear, 6 feet in front of me walking. I went, hey, bear. And he looks at me, and I'm like, why did I want the bear to look at me? Now he has a choice whether he wants to attack me, and he didn't want to attack me. And you're right. Some dogs barked, and he ran off for cocaine. Okay, so let's go. Here we go.
I love a comedian meets a bear, and your first instinct is get attention because that's what comedians need in life.
Everything I did was dumb.
That's why you're not street smart.
I did not stop. I know. I couldn't see. I did not stop walking towards the bear. And I went, hey, bear.
Not
I
street
kind of
smart,
wanted
not
to talk.
forest smart either.
No, I'm not any smart. So, okay, here we go. Are we ready? I wrote some jokes. None of them are good. Okay. Hey, part of Usher's acceptance speech at the BET Awards was muted inadvertently by the network. BET apologized to fans for not muting the entire thing. Because nobody wants to hear Usher talk. Red Lobster has launched a Flavor Flav menu in an attempt to save its brand. Yeah. Because nothing says delicious seafood like a huge clock on your chest. It's shrimp o'clock, everybody. The restaurant got the idea because the Unga Bunga singer, did you know he sang the song Unga Bunga? He ordered the entire menu one day just because he wanted to save the brand. Now, the caveat of the new menu is that Red Lobster has not actually printed or made any menu. You go in and just ask for the Flava Flav menu, and then customers are given a cheddar biscuit, 2 vape pens, and 13 shots of vodka.
Oh,
If you know
And a bear.
Flav, and a bear and cocaine. Okay, I didn't want to put that in. I think he's sober. Michael J. Fox, we all love Michael.
Yes.
He did a surprise performance playing guitar on stage with the band Coldplay. I know. Even with Parkinson's, the actor can still shred with the best of them. Sadly, this time with Coldplay, Fox chose to rock out with the mediocre of them. I have never liked Coldplay.
I'm with you there.
Really?
Every song they do is the most mediocre slop I've ever heard.
And repetitive.
Sad. Oh my God. It's just the worst. Okay. All right. Well, let's attack them. And I love Nickelback, so figure that out. A group of thieves in Spain has been arrested after being caught with more than a ton of crucifixes stolen from graves.
Whoa.
I know. They will appear in court where they'll say to the judge, we know a lot of vampires.
And not a lot of Jews.
Not a lot of punchlines. Okay. Another, I decided with all the horror this week, I decided to go as simple as possible, which you can tell. Another monolith has been found this week in Colorado. Did you see the Colorado monolith?
Yeah.
Last week, one was found in Las Vegas. Do you know there have been more than 250, nearly 250 2001 Space Odyssey-style monuments found since 2020 around the world? Almost 250. Some are saying they're left by aliens, and others are wondering why aliens only like movies about aliens. I think there'd be one alien. Hey, Harry Potter was pretty good. What do you think? So, okay. All right. These are all, here we go. This one's my favorite one. A new docu-series, American Sweethearts, tells the story of how the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders work full-time all year, plus are on endless diets, have a full appearance schedule, and make less than a Chick-fil-A employee. Netflix, I know, is that amazing? Netflix agreed on the name American Sweethearts after nixing the original title preferred by the team's ex-cheerleaders, Dallas Does Debbie.
Wow.
Oh.
I'd like to find that film. If everybody can find that, I'd like to see that again. How many people How many people have seen Debbie Does Dallas?
How many of us are going to admit that?
You can admit it. I saw it. No, when I was in college, they used to show porn in the dorm. They would sell it as like they would sell it as a fundraiser for dorm floors. And you would go sit with the 50 people and we watched Debbie Does Dallas. And all I remember is sitting there laughing the entire time. But I mean, it was men, women. Well, we were all 18, just sitting there watching this porn movie, just cracking up because they were all in their 50s, in this movie. And we just,
how ridiculous.
I don't remember it being dirty, just stupid. So I'd like to see it again just to see if it's really porn. So has anybody seen it?
Nope.
I
I have never seen a bigger bunch of liars in my life. Okay. So if anybody can find it, let me know. Okay. I haven't looked, but I might now. Steve, go look in that closet of VHS that you've got.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Hey, the NBA, if you got some money, the NBA champions, the Boston Celtics are up for sale. The majority owners have put the team on the block. All you need to take over is $4.7 billion. You have to still hate Michael Jordan and pass a 3-hour Boston history quiz given by Cliff Clavin.
Oh, come on. That was funnier than that.
These are all so well written and nobody cares. Okay. And the last one, because by God, I should cut them. Last one. It's 4 p.m. already. Hey, remember Chicken Soup for the Soul books by Jack Canfield? Remember those?
Mhm.
I love those.
Well, the company they started for those books just went bankrupt, owing creditors more than $1 billion over overspending and lavish buying. $1 billion. They hope to pay off their bills with their new title, Lobster Bisque of Satan. Or for Satan. I said that wrong. Lobster Bisque for Satan.
It's Brad Tassell, everybody!
I'm going to bed.
Yay! We enjoyed that, didn't we, Bob? Yes, we did. Well, he thinks he did. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just, it's too hard sometimes.
I thought you're too hard on yourself. That monologue was just as funny as anything else you've ever said.
Yes.
This show is over. Let's remember who has control over the end of the show.
That's a really good point. I take it back. That was nowhere near as funny as what I expect from you. Is that better?
Yes. You can tell I'm stir crazy.
Hey, speaking of disappointingly not funny, let's do a top 10. As you may know, I've been traveling. I was in D.C. on Tuesday and Wednesday. Did a show at my sister's place. Took my nephew to the big old Hershey Park for roller coasters, and then headed off to Cape Cod to MC the Portuguese Festival. Because as you know, I'm 256th Portuguese.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And as you further know, I'm going to be going to Edinburgh in August. And like I did last year, I am pre-writing a whole bunch of top 10 lists because I won't have the tech over there to present them in the fancy way that we've all become accustomed to. So I've been writing, and man, several hundred ideas for top 10 lists came to me, and I can't do any of them because I have to talk about the debate. Because if I don't do the debate today, I mean, it's already too late because of the Supreme Court thing. But I had to do that one. But boy, do we have some things to look forward to, like top 10 great things about an interminable drum circle at a Portuguese festival. Wow, man, that was funny. And then top 10, oh, that's today's. And then top 10 quotes from a Massachusetts regional bus driver with a very thick Italian accent and a bad attitude. So we'll have that to look forward to. But tonight's category, as if ripped from the headlines until a few minutes ago, top 10 things that are more entertaining than watching the presidential debate. And this one kind of wrote itself. Play along at home, if you will. Top 10 things that are more entertaining than watching the presidential debate. Number 10. Obtaining a stool sample from a diuretic chihuahua. More entertaining. Number 9. Sampling Taco Bell's spicy malaria-ridden Rocky Mountain oysters tartar.
Interesting.
Number 8. Watching the Seinfeld finale on a loop for 6 months. I think that would kill me. Number 7. Cleaning all the toilets in Grand Central Station with your tongue. Anybody? All right, that was the owl reference in case you didn't catch it, right, Bob? Yeah, it was. Number 6. Working a month of double shifts at the JetBlue lost luggage desk. You like dealing with angry people from morning till night. That's a good job. Number 5. Flying to Australia next to 8 screaming babies, 3 Jehovah's Witnesses, and the ghost of L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, boy.
More entertaining than the presidential debate. Number 4. Thanksgiving at Roseanne's house.
Oh.
Number 3. Thanksgiving at Mitch McConnell's house. Number 2. Thanksgiving with Alex Jones at the homeless shelter, listening to him cry and cry and cry. That would be entertaining. And the number 1 thing that is more entertaining than watching the presidential debate, watching this show, maybe. Possible. We don't really know.
That's right. Monologue. I found her.
Yeah.
I think we're doing this.
Hey, I wonder if we have Patty. There she is.
Look at that. I don't know where she is. She's
Hi, Patty.
outside in the outside. What are you doing?
It's beautiful out.
That's lovely.
I'm about to get back in my car because I forgot my backpack at the Billy Goat Tavern downtown.
At the Billy
As you do.
What do you
the
do?
Billy Goat cheeseburger. My friends were visiting from out of town and they wanted to go there.
Aw.
Michigan.
I've never been to the Billy Goat Tavern.
Well,
Come to
next time
Chicago,
in
I'll
town,
take you, Brad.
I know. It's
I
my
know all
fault.
the reporters. I know the reporters. I walked in. I looked like a celebrity to my friends because everyone knows me there. So it was kind of fun.
Aw.
Hey, you were at the
here's
Pride
something.
Parade, and Rich Gleason was at the Pride Parade. You probably didn't see him though.
Oh!
Yeah.
No, I did not see him. I was on the WCPT float. Yes.
Yeah, he and his husband flew in and did the whole Pride Parade thing and walked in the parade and did the thing. Yeah, it was beautiful. So, all right.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
And
Steve.
here's a stupid piece of trivia that means nothing. When I'm in Ireland in a couple of weeks before Scotland, I'll be playing a little pub called the Goat's Toe.
Hey!
I know, yeah.
Goat's toe.
That is a true thing that matters not at all.
And I've got a small condition called the goat's toe. It's
Wonderful. Let's find out more about it after Patty melts.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses says, she's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patty Melt.
On the street outside the goat, and my reverb isn't on, but I'll turn it on for the next one.
Okay. A lot has happened since last Monday, and I don't even really know where to begin, quite frankly. Because like Brad, it took me the minute he started talking, I was like, no. Because I tried performing with laryngitis and not told anybody. And we can talk about like what his handler should have done, what his prep work should have been like. But seriously, here's my solution. Here's what you do the days before, and this isn't funny. This is my strategic mind working is like you tell people the president's being tested for COVID because he has symptoms. It reminds people that COVID is still dangerous and lets us know that he's not feeling well. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What? So at any rate, again, all the things that happened on Thursday. But my thing is, and I go with a lot of other folks on this, 90 minutes out of 3.5 years of good work is not enough to knock me loose. And it really is all the bedwetting. And believe me, I was nervous. I tinkled a little bit, but you wake up the next day and you go, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? You know what? We want Joe to win it for us. We have to win it for us. That's what I'm going to tell you, to get back out there. And then of course today happened. And I'm like, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? You know what I did not have on my bingo card was Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader going on Twitter and blaming this on Hillary Clinton, saying if she had campaigned better, we wouldn't have Susan Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Island.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Mr. 94,000 votes in Florida, and Gore only lost by 537. Are you kidding me? You know who's Sam Alito and who was the other jackhole? Alito and Roberts. I mean, Roberts, like we thought, remember when we all thought, oh, well, surely he seems level-headed and measured. He seems to be somebody. Remember with the Affordable Care Act, we were like, okay, all right, we're going to be all right here. We're not okay. This is, he just made, look, the problem is that there's a professor named Professor Lichtman who says that Republicans have no morals and Democrats have no spine. So even if we were like, you know what, President Biden, maybe not for nothing, maybe you arrest a couple 2-3 Supreme Court justices because now you have immunity.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do like that because you know what? The Supreme Court just gave him a gun and he's going to use a butter knife. And I just stole that from Ellie Mistal. Anyway, just telling you, I just saw it a minute ago. This is absolutely insane. And now Trump is moving to have his case dismissed in Manhattan because apparently paying off a porn star is a part of your official duties as a president. Yes. And that word is all I'm saying. So this is all crazy. I really, all I can say is shake it off. We can't vote harder, but we can work harder. It's just that they made this a lot harder today to like go, no, this is totally normal. This seems like totally, and like Brad said, just days before Independence Day, the Supreme Court made the next president a king. So when we talk about 2025, folks, it's not just that we have to stop Trump from being able to, if you don't know about 2025, prior to 2025, holy crap balls. I know we've mentioned it, but essentially they have a bunch of Nazis already applying online to be lockstep with whatever Trump wants to do. So whatever it is you got to do in the morning, wake up and go, make some phone calls, do some texting, donate $5, whatever it is. We have a lot of work to do. Otherwise, I'm moving to Mexico. So don't make me move to Mexico. I don't speak Spanish very well. Have a great night, everybody. I can go back to Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Patty.
Oh my God.
I feel so much better now.
Yeah, I know. The bright and sunny side of life. I think we're all okay. I think we're all just
We're going to be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're fine.
We're eating goat toes is what we're going to be eating.
No, what we need is some music. That's what we need. We need our friend Sulu. There she is.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of Patty because she's totally
Bye, Patty.
failed.
Bye, Sulu.
Hi.
Hi, Sulu.
Hi.
Well, that was enlightening. Anyway, I noticed you do a lot of songs about animals. Alice isn't here, but on people's Facebook posts, I noticed they post more their cats and their dogs. And there was one thing that said research shows that men are more loyal to their more loyal to their dogs than to their women. That's a study. Very upsetting. So I have a comeback to that. I wasn't really happy with that research study. So I have a song as a comeback.
But let's do our little video intro first, and then we'll hear the song.
Okay.
You know how this works.
I know how it works. Oh, sorry.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Sulu with reverb.
Okay. Anyway, after that study that shows that men are more loyal to their dogs than to their women, I was not happy, and I wrote a comeback to it. It's called Love Me As If I Were Your Dog. I don't need no fancy jewels. I don't live high off the hog. Just love me as if I were your dog. You can bathe me when I stink till I'm soaked up like a frog. Just love me as if I were your dog. I will lick you in the face. I will lick you ear to ear. You can rub me just about any place. So what if people think we're queer? You can make me fetch your paper. I'll do anything you say. I'm a Stepford wife dog taught to sit and stay, 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 stay. You can chip me, you can clip me. Though my hair makes your drains clog. Just love me as if I were your dog. You can put me on a tight leash so that I don't run away. Even if I am unwilling, you will always have your way. You can feed me your leftovers, meaty bones and chicken soup. While people grieve over their dead dog Rover, you'll be picking up my poop. You will teach me how to beg. You'll be turned on when I whine. You will teach me not to grab your leg while I'm shaking my behind. You'll be my constant pal. You're my wheel and I'm your cog. Just love me as if I were your dog. You can put me on a choke chain. You can spay me if you must. Cause you want me bad with no baby's hat. And you're exploding with lust. Well, a dog is man's best friend. Eve longed for Adam's pollywog. Together they form a human frog. Wait, that can't happen. Just love me as if I were, cause now I'm feeling insecure. Just love me as if I were your dog.
And I'm so
love me as if I were
I
your
see
dog.
that you're logged in. And
Yay! Somebody's making noise, but that was awesome.
That was awesome.
I have a song that's such a good answer to it. It's practically the same song. So that concerns me. I hope this doesn't feel too repetitive.
Okay.
Could have swore it was a pretty good relationship, but looking back I can see I was full of it. She may have been a real nice trip, but you treated me like a dog. From the time she took me off the street and fed me and gave me a place to sleep, she owned me, and it was pretty neat, but she treated me like a dog. She'd say, roll over, and then she'd pat my head. But it's funny, because I gave her the bone, and she played dead. She'd say, heel rover, down boy, down. Now I'm still begging, she's still wagging that tail around.
Yay!
Same song.
Yeah.
Now another genius song from Sulu!
Okay, so Steve Goodie usually pulls pranks on people. If you watch his Al Daniels show, he and Suki used to do pranks with road signs by changing them to dirty signs. So I thought that I should pull a prank on him. And there's about 10 people involved in this co-conspiracy. And if you watch the Facebook post, there's a post of all his shirts that he's worn for 30 years. Steve has not changed his shirts in 30 years. He wears the same shirts. Yep. So some friends of his said, why don't you write a song about Steve's shirts? Because he should buy new ones. I know Janice has offered to make it one. And anyway, so this is a song about Steve's shirts. Okay. About buying new ones. Here we go.
Okay, but next week I'm writing one about your hair.
Okay.
Okay.
And Brad's even in it too. It's high time that you bought some new shirts, Steve. I'm sure they got new ones at Hogwarts. Steve, you wear the same shirts for 30 years. You will not buy new ones, you refuse. Brad has more changes of clothes than you when he is headlining on a cruise. That black and white one with hanging guitars, Steve, worn millions of times at clubs and at bars, Steve. Yet it is pressed non-wrinkly, you wear it again and then again. The same outdated style Charlie Sheen wore on 2.5 Men. You have a red and purple and blue, and one with stripes, and one with cats, and one with checkers and red and black, and a plankton hoodie, and that one says, goodbye everyone, I'll remember you in therapy, Steve. You have old Hawaiian shirts up to the wazoo, and a black undershirt that you only wash on Wednesday, Steve. Get discount coupons aplenty. Go to Macy's or even JCPenney's, or buy a suit and dress like Jack Benny and surprise us. Don't despise us. Key change and you never change your shirt. Oh, it's time that you got some new shirts, Steve. As predictable as your farts and your burps, Steve. We'd all chip in to buy you once, but you are as stubborn as can be. What are you saving money for? A new lawnmower after Murray, your pal Murray. It's time that you bought some new shirts without fail. Donate the ones to that orange maggot jerk in jail. Hey, Bluebird, can you open up a store? You've worn those shirts more times than you some double door. What the heck are you waiting for, Steve? High time you got some new shirts. High time that you got some new shirts. Oh, we don't really care if you're in your underwear or naked, because the monitor won't let us see you down there, or in Bowling Green where Brad will take you shopping. It's high time that you got some new shirts. That you got some new shirts. That you got some new shirts.
Yeah! That was great, wasn't it, Bob? Bob enjoyed that very much. Of course, Bob's not wearing anything, so he enjoyed that more than most.
7th.
Man.
Come up July 7th, we'll get you new shirts. We could get.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And he's wearing the same
nothing
pants.
else, if it gets Brad to buy me something, that's awesome.
No.
That's fantastic.
No more donations.
Steve is going to buy new shirts. No, Brad's not buying.
Oh, okay. No. I think she said you're going to take me shopping. That implies.
No. I'll take you shopping. You're going to do the
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know.
Fine.
But I'll take
Sulu, that was wonderful. That was fantastic. And what better way for you to have your last appearance on this show?
That's right. I was saying, I'm probably not invited back.
No better way.
I was going to have it on a 45 at the Bluebird and have your friends sing it. And the back would be the Ugly Sweater song. Side
Great.
B.
Fantastic. We got to get you something else to focus on.
Yeah.
Just a little something to think about during
Focus
the
on
day.
his underwear. Get him to get new underwear. I think that's the.
I would like to point out, not that I'm defensive, but the Plankton sweatshirt is less than a year old.
Oh, okay. Well, Chuck told me to put that in the song.
All you people who helped Sulu be mean to me.
Yeah, there was about 10 of them.
You're all
right?
gonna pay.
They know.
That's
all gonna pay.
And how old is the red shirt?
I have no idea. I bought it used.
And the white and the black one with hanging guitars is probably 30 years.
That was a gift. What do you want me to throw away a gift? That's what you want?
And now Chuck's mad that you threw her under the bus. So that's
Who are the other 8 people?
Yay!
I wonder who else is involved in this.
I don't know.
I bet you got Suki from Beyond the Grave. I have a feeling.
Linda knew about it, and some of your other.
How about here's Gwen? Gwen.
Oh my God, it's Gwen!
Gwen, everybody!
Hey, everybody!
Hey, Gwen.
What's
Thank you,
up?
Sulu.
Thank you, Sulu.
Welcome.
Nice job, Sulu.
Gwen, what is happening?
Oh, I'm sorry everybody's being so mean to you about your wardrobe, Steve. I think you look very stylish from the upper third
thank
of
you,
you that
Gwen.
we can see.
Now,
no,
if you
that's
can make
great.
that rhyme and last about 8 minutes, you got a song.
Yeah, a 32-minute song about it would be
like
fantastic. Although I will say, wait a minute, for 500 washings, that shirt's still pretty red.
It's holding up pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's
true.
not faded or
Wait
anything.
a minute. 500 washings. You think I've had this for 250 years?
You're right. 5 washings in 30 years.
Right.
That's right.
Anyway, enough about me.
This reminds me very much of in the last year of my grandmother's life. We got her a new house coat for Christmas, and she wouldn't wear it. And I was like, "Oh, Grandma, why didn't you put on the house coat we got you for Christmas?" She said, "Oh, it's too nice. I want to be buried in that." So Steve is saving his plankton sweatshirt.
That's
And
right.
Clearly,
his death.
Clearly, Gwen and I share at least one grandmother.
That's right. So, all right.
All right, Gwen, you know the drill here. We're gonna do a little video intro, and then you give us 10 minutes of fabulousness. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm so ready.
It's time for a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Gwen Sunkel and her grandma.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for coming out tonight, everybody. Headlining the virtual comedy show. I've made it, Mom. This is like being the prettiest girl at the DMV. This is great. This is very special. Very special. So the other day my boyfriend told me that I'm not like other girls, which was really sweet, I thought. But then he's like, no, you misheard me. I said, you're not liked by other girls.
Man.
Yeah, and I think he might be onto something, because I came out of the bathroom the other day and this woman gave me a really dirty look. And she's like, "You didn't wash your hands." And I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't even wipe. Calm down." This has been a depressing show. These are going to be very silly. Everything's going to be very silly tonight.
Please.
Yeah. You guys got jobs? Good for you. Good for you. That's good. It's really good. I applied for a new job recently. I had to go take a drug test, and this reminded me of a time when I was younger, and I had to fake a drug test because it was not going to be the result that the company wanted. So I purchased online what the kids refer to as fake urine. Yeah.
Wow.
And I made the mistake of reading the reviews for this, and the best one was 5 stars. My wife couldn't tell the difference.
Oh my.
Really threw me for a loop. Not gonna lie. So, every night before I go to bed, I watch 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. And the reason that I have to watch 2 episodes is in case the first one is a cliffhanger, right? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to fall asleep while there's an unsolved murder in Cabot Cove, Maine, right? Get in the Buick Skylark, Jessica Fletcher. We've got clues to find. Let's go, Makes me wonder why so many people are being murdered in the town of Cabot Cove, Maine. That show was on for 12 years, 25 episodes a season. That's over 350 murders. There are only 3,600 people that live in the town of Cabot Cove, Maine. That's a full 9.5% of their adult population dying by first-degree murder. What in the fuck is going on there?
Oh.
That's our profanity bell.
That's our profanity bell. You're the first.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are we pro profanity or anti profanity?
We don't usually.
Oh, okay, anti fanity. Okay.
Unless you're awesome, in which case, go ahead.
You're awesome.
All right. Well, sorry, you guys. Anyway, too many people being murdered in the town of Cabot Cove, Maine for my liking. That's what I have to say there. All right, no profanity. Okay. Did you guys like the movies? You guys see the movies? You go to the movies this summer? Yeah.
Love the movies.
Did anybody see Dune 2?
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I thought it was okay, but not on a small screen. It was
okay.
It wasn't much on my iPad. It was like there's no grandeur here. I think in a theater it would have been a lot better.
Gotcha. It was less Dune and more sandbox.
Yeah.
That's
Good
fair.
analogy.
Yeah. So, okay. So this is a little something I did that I thought you guys might like, and this is 100 alternate titles for Dune 2.
Ooh.
So here we go. Dune Part 2. Dunes. Dune 2. Dune It Again. Dune the Second. Dune 2 Electric Boogaloo. Dune 2 Are We Really Doing This? Dune 2 You Can't Undune What's Already Been Done. Dune 2 The Squeakquel. Dune 2 Back in the Habit. Dune 2 Furious. Dune 2 The Legend of Timothy Chalamet's Gold. Dune 2 Wong Fu Thanks for Everything Julie Newmar. Dune Reloaded. Dune 2 The Dune Towers. Live Free or Dune Hard. Dune 2 Beyond Thunderdome. Dune 5 Ever. Dune and Duner. Dune 2 Judgment Day. Dune 2 Tokyo Drift. Dune vs. Predator. Dune 2 The Awakening. Dune Returns. Dune Forever. Dune Begins. The Dune Knight. Dune and Robin directed by Joel Schumacher. Dune 2 Rise of the Lycans. Dune 2 Dark of the Dune. Dune 2 The Quest for Peace. Dune 2 City of Angels. From Dusk Till Dune 2. I still know what you were doing last summer. Dune 2 The Phantom Menace. The Twilight Saga Breaking Dune. Dr. Dune Little 2. Another 48 Hours of Dune. Dune 2 Cruise Control. Dune 2 Full Throttle. Dune 2 for Life. Harold and Kumar Go to Dune 2. Dune Supremacy. Dune 2.5 The Smell of Fear. Damien Dune 2. Dune 2 Save the Last Sands. Dune Family Values. Son of a Dune. Dune 2 Zendaya Takes Manhattan. Dune 2 Lost in Dune York. Dune 2 Journey to the Center of the Dune. Dune 2 Golden Retriever. Dune 2 Back to the Future. Dune Busters 2. Dune 2 Pig in the City. Dune 2 The Sands Clause. Red Dune. Dune 2 Meet the Fockers. Dune 2 The Dunes Have Eyes. Dune Link Banjos. Dune Where's My Car? Dune 2 The Handbender. Dune 2 Civil War. Beetle Dune. Jurassic Park The Lost Dune. Dirty Dune Sing Havana Nights. Romeo and Duniette. 22 Dune Street. Dune XXL. Dunes 12, Dunes 13, Dune 8, Dunes 2 in the Chamber of Secrets, Dune 2 in the Prisoner of Azkaban, Dune 2 in the Goblet of Fire, Dune 2 in the Order of the Phoenix, Dune 2 in the Half-Blood Prince, Dune 2 in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part Dune, Dune Annihilation, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Dune, Legion of Dune, The Doonies, Dune 2 Glass Onion, If These Dunes Could Talk Too, Kill Bill Volume Dune, Nutty Professor, The Clumps of Sand, Shanghai Dune, Ice Age Dune of the Dinosaurs, Kung Dune Panda 2, another Dooney movie, Damien the Dune 2, Dune 2 3D, Dune this, Dune that, That Thing You Dune, The Whole 10 Dunes, Dungeons and Dragons, The Book of Vile Darkness, 28 Dunes Later, Look Who's Talking Dune, Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Dune, Scooby Dune 2, Monsters Unleashed, Honey, I Blew Up the Dune, Into the Dune 2, and of course, 2 Dunes, 1 Cup.
Oh, yeah. I'm putting that on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm putting
Fabulous.
that on.
Fabulous.
Dune, Where's My Car? Knock me out.
So, well, thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gwen. That was amazing. Hey, I had a couple additions to your list, if I may.
Oh, yes, please.
Because Sting starred in the original Dune, so I would think the Dune, da 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 da.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I will kill him. Okay, the great.
Also,
yes,
Sulu Dubow makes fun of Steve's clothes.
Okay.
Oh no, that's terrible.
And of course, Ishtar.
Yes. Amazing. You're doing it and doing it and doing it well, Steve.
I was inspired.
Way to doing it. Wizard of Dune. I go back the old school, way back.
Yeah.
Gone with
Love
the
it.
Dune.
As you should.
Hey, where are you going, Gwen? Where are you working? What are you doing?
I will be at Green Bay Fringe on the 17th of July. So if you're in Wisconsin,
What's the
come on out.
What's the Green Bay Fringe? How many theaters?
You know, I know nothing about it other than the day that I'm performing.
Oh, okay.
It's part of a showcase thing, so it's not like my own friend show or something.
I mean, is it like Edinburgh? Is it a month long? Is it?
I think it's like a week long, is what it seems like.
Well, I'm in for next year. Let's all do it. So
excellent. We'll all caravan up there. It'll be great.
Great.
So come check me out there.
Yeah, everybody go there. That was
Let's all go there.
And I was in a movie. I'm going to be in a movie. It's called The Wild Western. So everybody watch me in The Wild Western.
Ooh,
sweet.
That's really good. Dune is busting out all over. Oh, that's funny.
Look at this. We know someone with a career.
I know. Can you believe it?
Fantastic.
You're in the show business. Can't believe it. We are none of those things. So
and yet willing to do our rinky-dink little operation here.
Thank you.
This is the
come
real
back
deal.
When you have come back when you have 100 sequels for another movie.
Perfect.
Maybe for the Mad Max sequel, do 100. What was that new one called?
Furiosa.
Yeah, we'll get 100 Furiosas. All right. Thank you, Gwen.
Thank you, Gwen.
I can't get rid of her. Okay, bye. That was sweet. I'm gonna I tell you, I'm putting those 100 on TikTok.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I will. What do you do when you put somebody on there with it? You
tag.
All right. Good.
Tag.
That's it. You're it.
Okay, time for the next thing. Here comes the next thing.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
I don't know about you guys, but lately I've been getting the same meme forwarded to me by a lot of people. It's the one, maybe you've seen it, where someone complains about everybody making parodies of Modern Major General. Has anybody seen that? Just me.
No.
Okay. Well, as you know, I made the one that's in the Harry Potter, the Al Daniels show. But I wrote this one back in 2017, and I think it's as good a time as any to bring it back. So let's see if I can play it on the guard. He tried to start a Muslim ban despite our constitution, and he won't support the gays, though he is tight in bed with Putin, while his cabinet is full of thugs who hate the blacks and Jews, and every story that he doesn't like has got to be fake news. Kellyanne defends him and the others in his cabinet with facts that she makes up and then she casually calls alternate. Her boss is a Neanderthal or maybe Pithecanthropus. That's a primitive ape-like man. While Spicer's in the bushes and the Nazis march on campuses. He's got all our biggest a-holes from the great big national a-hole list, marching and rejoicing Nazi skinheads, white supremacists, don't care about minorities or kids or the environment. He is the very model of a mouthy, douchey president. I thought I would retire this one, but it keeps coming back. In fact, to the point that I have to scrolling. Okay. He thought until he had a great idea, fellas. What do you say we go and screw around with North Korea? Yes, let's rattle every saber and make jokes about their leader's height. I probably won't nuke them, but then F it, I just effing might. He told us that he'd build a wall and Mexico would buy it, while Melania don't like the White House, she won't even try it. His work is never done until he's caused a racial riot. And he eats whatever's on his plate if they Kentucky fry it. He's not allowed to profit from his businesses with foreign guests. They have a great big word for that. Oh yeah, it's called emoluments. Golly, do you think that might be an impeachable offense? Mueller's gonna try it, but I think we just wind up with Pence. Who knew they'd try to kill him? And it keeps on going. It's the presidency that won't stop. His ego is enormous, and that's the only thing that is. He has to use a tweezers when he takes a presidential whiz. I love that one. Colluded with the Russians, but nobody's made the charges stick. And if you don't make millions, hey, you better damn well not get sick. He has a baby's temper and an orange whiny scowl. He tweets his wisdom from the throne while moving orange bowels. Have we elected Gilligan or is it Thurston Howell? He went to Puerto Rico and he threw some paper towels. He thinks that he can legislate with 140 characters while grabbing left and right, hers and hers and hers and hers. He don't care about minorities or kids of the environment. He is the very model of a national embarrassment.
Yeah!
Yay.
Need to update that for the most
Oh,
recent.
God, I really didn't think I would have to, but maybe I will.
I know, you need to update.
I got 4 more years to think about it.
You got 4. Oh, God. We'll all be gone by then. This show will be literally off you. We'll be in jail by then.
Well, no, you stay in Alaska and I'll be in Scotland and it's going to be fine.
Alaska's in America. I don't know if you knew that, but
Crap.
I'll pick someplace else. All right, play the thing.
Is it really? All right, play the thing. It's time to beg for money.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
Hey, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the comedians because Gwen said the F word, everybody. It was fantastic.
Yay!
We've broken the barrier, except when Steve said it and forgot to bleep himself the other day. But
that was a few weeks ago, and I'm glad we got past it.
I know. We're never past it. It was
adults
cute.
here.
It was cute when Gwen did it. Well, anyway, go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the shows. It was kind of cute. I thought it was cute, but yours. Anyway, go and donate to the show because you're not going to have any money soon because they're going to come take it from you because there'll be no having money if you don't follow the Reich. So go to Virtual Comedy Show and donate money to this show, and I'll get out of this conference room and I'll get someplace.
And Steve needs new shirts.
And Steve,
I think you've made that quite clear, Sulu.
I think Sulu really believes.
What size?
What size? You're looking at a 31 and a half. What is it? With 31 and a half.
I've never measured them. I just buy what looks right.
What do you look? What's your neck size? What you got?
No idea. I think pencil.
Okay,
large.
pencil neck.
A 31-inch neck, Brad?
Is that how big a neck is?
No.
How about like
How big a
15 to
waist
18
is?
I'm
inches,
sorry,
Brad?
15 and a half. Hey, you can have a big ass neck. Okay, anyway. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com and I'll start taking some classes. Donate to the comedians, everybody. And then we'll stop the show. Play the thing.
It's time for the worst joke of the week.
Worst
Hey.
joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Okay, wait for the end of this. Did you spend your college years eating cheap ramen cup of noodles?
Yes, I did.
And did you wish they had a dessert option?
I really did. Yes.
You did? Oh, wow. Well, now they do. The instant ramen brand just released s'mores noodles. Yep.
Ew.
The cup will contain noodles, chocolate, marshmallows, and graham cracker. Just add hot water. Just add hot water to burn away the sadness. One grad student said it tastes like grading 2,000 blue books for $600 a month. The company hopes to pair their new dessert item with their even newer option, Solofta noodle. That's the end of the show.
Good night, everybody.
That was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like Steve prefers turkey on sourdough. Yep, that's what you get when you watch this show. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We hope you enjoyed the virtual comedy show. You don't have to dress up, no, 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 no. You can be like Brad and go commando. Every Monday it's the virtual comedy show. See you Monday at the virtual comedy show. It's at www.virtualcomedyshow.com.
My tie was screwed
That's
up.
right.